Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine, and I'm here with Simon Rodriguez, who's the Director of Sales and Marketing for Raffles Boston. This is part of a series of videos on Raffles Boston, the first Raffles not in Europe and Asia, but here in North America. And this is Insider Travel Report. Simon, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I enjoyed. I enjoyed just the idea of coming here.
That's fantastic. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. So let's talk about Raffles in general. What's the big picture? What's the legacy? And then let's really talk about Boston.
Perfect. Raffles as a whole, as a brand, it's been around for many, many, many years. Obviously, everyone is familiar with the Raffles Singapore, our flagship property in Singapore. And now we're in the Americas. We just opened back on September 15th here in North America, here in Boston. And we couldn't be more excited about it, right?
And I'm hearing that, there's a certain relaxed luxury and care in all the Raffles, but they're all different because they're all reflecting where they are. And we're here in Boston.
Absolutely. So something that we're really proud of is that we're not a cookie cutter hotel, right? So if you visit us here in Boston, you feel like you're a part of Boston, right? There's every hotel, every Raffles property really takes on the personality of the destination and really becomes a part of the destination in the community that we're in.
And they're always centrally located, or at least there's things happening. I know this one is.
Absolutely. For us here in Boston, we're right in the heart of Back Bay. So if you're familiar with Boston, Back Bay is considered the 24/7 neighborhood of Boston, just because of the great mix of commercial and residential in it. Whether you're coming in to visit the many sites throughout the city, we're within walking distance to many of them. Whether you're coming down to go to Copley Square, for example, or for some of the phenomenal shopping or some of the great restaurants that are in the neighborhood, not to mention the great restaurants that we have to offer here at Raffles Boston.
Let's talk about that. And we're interviewing your chef. And so if you guys stay tuned or look for it, we're going to be showcasing some of the interesting dishes he's designed. But tell us about the eateries here now and what the big plan is.
Fantastic. Currently, we have the Long Bar and Terrace, which kind of ties us back to all of the other Raffles in the world. That's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, located on the 17th floor.
Right out there, and there's the balcony, the lounge. Oh, wait, what's it called? The terrace.
Terrace overlooking the south end of Boston, and again, you're high up enough where you're getting these incredible views of the city. And this area is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We will be introducing afternoon tea over the next month or so as well. And it's just a beautiful design. I mean, you've walked through it with the high ceilings, just amazing views of the city. Truly inspirational, I think. Followed by Amar, basically our signature restaurant with Chef George Mendez, offering something new, something exciting at least, I think, as far as modern Portuguese cuisine. It's just an incredible journey to go in and to enjoy something different that we're really, I'm Portuguese, so maybe I'm a little biased, but it's just incredible to see his twist on food that I grew up on.
So, quick question: how many Portuguese restaurants are in Boston?
One.
That's what I was wondering. It's really I felt like this was different and needed.
Yes. There's a couple of different. There's some Portuguese restaurants still in Cambridge that you cross the river for, but for the most part, this is the only one, and definitely the only one offering modern Portuguese food. So there's a different twist to it as well.
But that's two. you have more coming.
We do. We have the Blind Duck, which is going to be our speakeasy concept, where I'm not even going to say what floor. I will say that it's high up, again, offering incredible views of Boston. It's a 2-level area, just offering these incredible crafted cocktails. The design of the restaurant, or the bar, I should say, is truly unique, where there's this wallpaper that rolls from the ceiling down onto the walls, and on one of the levels it's this incredible leather flooring that rolls up onto the walls.
I'm glad you described it, because we can't show it to you yet. It's not ready, and it's a speakeasy, and it's secret. But know that it's there when you sell the property.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's going to definitely be a spot that you won't want to miss when you visit us.
Mm-hmm. And more coming. I think there's a breakfast thing downstairs.
Yeah, we do. We have Cafe Pastel, which will be located street level, just offering, obviously, some incredible coffee, drinks, teas throughout the day. But then what I'm so happy about is all of the baked goods. Everything is going to be baked in-house. So whether it's, you're picking up a sandwich from the bread to the croissants to everything is baked in-house, so it's super exciting.
What are the dates on these coming?
Cafe Pastel will open by December, so we're excited about that. Soon enough.
And then that's it? I thought there were more coming.
There's one more afterwards coming in early winter, let's say, of 2024. We will have the largest restaurant on property, La Perdona, headed by Chef Jody Adams. That will be opening up probably January of 2024, offering regional Italian cuisine.
You talk about the high windows in some of those restaurants, but there's high windows everywhere. It's every floor.
Every floor, you have incredible views. You have natural lighting coming through. All of our event space that's located on the 18th and the 19th floors. Again, it's not cookie cutter. It's not, a boring conference room that you're going to sit between 4 walls. They all have large windows, incredible views, lots of natural light coming in.
The same for the beautiful pool. Tell us about the pool and the gym.
Oh my God, the lap pool located on the 4th floor. It's a 20-meter lap pool, and beside it, there's this. We joke around that we could have our executive committee meetings in the whirlpool, the hot tub, and there it's just incredibly large. But it's a great area to just kind of unwind and relax and read a book or whatever the case may be. There's high ceilings in there. It's just an incredible space. Followed by the gym. I mean, the gym. Usually at other hotels throughout my career, I maybe shied away a little bit from showing the gym because it was almost like an afterthought. Mm-hmm. Not here. I mean, it's incredibly equipped. It's, again, large windows, lots of natural lighting. You're working out and you're overlooking the back bay. It's just absolutely incredible.
Everywhere you can see the Pru. The Prudential building. Yes. So you can work out to it, you can swim to it, it's there.
Definitely. You can't run away from it. It's truly fantastic. It's inspiring. It's funny because, I mean, look at me. If I don't work out a lot, but that gym makes me want to work out.
So, okay, let's talk about the room classes, suites, regular rooms. How many do you have? How's it break down?
Perfect. There's 147 guest rooms and suites. Out of those 147, there's 30 suites. So plenty of suites for everyone, including the Raffles Presidential Suite, which is a 1-bedroom suite with the option to add 2 additional connecting rooms. So turning it into a 3-bedroom presidential, and just a beautiful living room, baby grand piano, dining room, separate entrance for the butler to come in and service the suite without having to interrupt anyone that's in there, which is fantastic. But then all of the other suites are just equally nice. They're all 1-bedroom suites. A lot of them have the option to connect or interconnect to rooms with a king-size bed or 2 queen-size beds, which is great. They're all uniquely designed where they have beautiful different art pieces in them. There's a very residential feel throughout the entire property, and that flows through all of our guest rooms and suites. The design was inspired by the brownstone homes that you find throughout the city, and you see that as whether you're staying in one of our deluxe rooms or something in one of our suites, which is great. I mean, if you look at our private bars in every room and suite, they're uniquely curated, right?
Great.
They're you're not going to find a bottle of Grey Goose or a Kit Kat in there. We work with local distilleries for the spirits that you find in there, with the local chocolatier for the chocolates, and so on and so forth. So it's something that's important to us. The way that we look at it, it's if you're staying with us, we want you to truly get a taste of what a Bostonian home would be like.
All right, so let's talk about the sales part of it. The travel advisor either knows about Raffles or doesn't, and it almost doesn't matter. If they have a luxury customer coming to Boston, if they have students going to matriculate, there are all these reasons to come to Boston. Let's talk about sales.
Oh my God, where do I start? I mean, the property sells itself pretty much.
Yeah, we were joking about your job. Like, well, why do we need you? But let's talk it up because we do need you. Be the cheerleader.
Absolutely. I mean, I would start off with the Raffles signature butler service that all of our guests are welcome to.
No matter whether it's a suite or regular room, butler.
Butler, absolutely. And it's funny because a lot of people, they kind of shy away. They're like, oh, do I need a butler? Trust me, you need a butler in your life. And people ask, they're like, what would I use a butler for? The easiest way to explain it is it's someone that's there when you need them and someone that's not there when you don't, that they just clearly disappear.
Very good definition.
And so I would start off with that when you're looking at if you have a client that or a traveler that's looking at us or some of the other hotels in Boston, I would start with the butler service. But then it's going to be, we're really an urban destination. At the end, we will have 5 different restaurants and bars throughout the entire property, right? The full-service spa, the Guerlain Spa, which is opening up in 3 weeks. There's the beautiful gym. There's the indoor lap pool. And there's a feeling, right? It's not, again, we're not cookie cutter. We're not trying to be cookie cutter. We know who we are. And we're just really trying to extend this high level of sophisticated service. And it goes back to basically the way that we look at it at all Raffles. You arrive as a guest, you leave as a friend, and you return as family. So at the end of your journey with us, whether it's here in Boston or anywhere else in the world, there's going to be a connection.
So now a travel advisor that wants to learn more about it, where do they go online? And is there a portal for them where they could learn?
They can definitely visit us at rafflesboston.com or raffles.com/Boston. And if you scroll down, there's a website that you can click through for travel advisors where you can get more training. You can do your bookings through there. You can possibly become part of the STEP program, so on and so forth.
And you have something going through Q1, a promotion that they'll find when they get there. Let them know about that, please.
We do. We have our grand opening promotion, which includes breakfast for 2. It includes an upgrade at check-in and a bottle of champagne, right? Yes. If not, we'll change it.
No, it's true.
Oh, it's true. Perfect. So yes, and that's valid through the end of March.
Very good. All right. Well, is there anything else? We go out to over 126,000 travel advisors. Many of them are luxury. What else do you want them to know? Any final words? And tell them.
My God. Raffles Boston, obviously the first to the Americas, and location. We're literally in the center of it all. Whether you're coming in to visit the universities, take in the sights of Boston, or shopping, we're definitely the hotel to stay at, and use us. We're here to partner with you, to help you along the way, to truly curate that stay for your traveler as much as possible. So use us. That's what we're here for.
It's just sort of like the guest gets a butler and the travel advisor gets Raffles.
Absolutely. That's the way that we look at it. There's an entire team here to support them. So please use us as much as possible and come visit us.
Thank you for talking.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.